We are here in New York City and we have been here quite a few times, so we're going to do some non-touristy things. So I'm going to show you some of the non-touristy things and maybe a few touristy things to do when you come to New York City. So we just got to New York City. It is, 5:30 in the morning because we took the red eye on JetBlue and did not sleep at all. So we are a little bit tired. We are taking the subway into the city now, hopefully going to catch the sunrise at the Brooklyn Bridge because it is 5:30 and the sun doesn't rise till 6:30, which is just crazy. So we're gonna see if we can do that. So we just came down here from the airport, took the subway, got off at the High Street station in Brooklyn to get down here to the Brooklyn Bridge. And we actually are walking across it now. So follow us as we do that. It's super easy. There's a ton of people out here. We did miss the sunrise, but we still have kind of remnant of it. So I definitely would recommend this when you leave the airport, when you get to New York City. Such a juxtaposition in this city. There's old, see the church, cemetery right in the middle of everything, and then brand new. It's One World Trade Center. We've been walking around all afternoon. One of the best things you can do in New York City is just wander around. Go to a bunch of places. I mean, really most of it's completely safe and you just kind of get the culture of the city, and it's really cool.
Human rat.
When you come down here, make sure to check this out. This is, of course, the Ghostbusters firehouse. So this is as close as we are getting to Times Square.
There's the new Ferris wheel they got.
Oh, yeah, Ferris wheel.
No,
I really don't. We're not going into Times Square. It's touristy and it's really annoying, but it's here. Just so you know, when you come to New York, it's here. No. Traditionally, Hudson Yards has been just trains, but they've built it up so much in the last 10 or 20 years. I would recommend coming down here. The Edge is here, I'll show you that. The Vessel is here, I'll show you that. And also there's a giant shopping mall right in the middle of everything. This building at 30 Hudson Yard was built in 2012. However, this observation deck opened up in 2020 and is super cool. You can tell we came here at night and there are so many people here. I think if you come during the day, it will be a little bit less busy, but it's actually the highest outdoor observation deck in the Western Hemisphere. There's a little bit of question about that. Apparently the CN Tower is a little bit higher, but definitely something you should do when you come here to New York because it is very cool and you get to see the entire city in one place. So coming down here to the September 11th Memorial is, it's a little tough, but I think that it's important to do. There is the Oculus right here, that's a memorial. There's also the Freedom Tower as well, and a couple other things. So I'll show you around, kind of show you what to do around here. Okay, so I know that this is a little silly. If you've watched my videos before, you know that this is going to be the second time I mentioned a Nicolas Cage movie. However, this is only a few blocks from our hotel and I had to come down here and see its Trinity Church from National Treasure on the corner of Wall Street and Broadway. It is closed right now. I can't tell if it's because of the 9/11 anniversary is coming up and this is just a few blocks from that. It kind of seems like that might be it, or maybe it's because of COVID, I'm not sure. But so I can't go in, but it's just a beautiful building. There is also a cemetery over here, just worth walking around. So of course it's not open right now because we're here on a weekend, but it's always fun to stop by the American Stock Exchange. I think that you can go view them if you're here on a weekday. So we just got here to Roosevelt Island. I have to say I am almost more excited about this than anything else we're doing in New York. We're gonna go down and see the Smallpox hospital and maybe take that tram back. We'll see. We got here by the subway and it was super easy. From Midtown it was like 3 stops away. So definitely something to come see and something not many people think about when they visit New York.
And to get smallpox, you come to the end of the island.
End of the island, yes.
Right.
The Smallpox Hospital is really one of the coolest things in the city. Come out to Roosevelt Island. It is out here because when smallpox really ravaged the city, they actually sent a lot of patients here to quarantine them. It was actually open for less than 20 years, which is really interesting, and then it became a couple more things before falling into ruins. It's not open right now because they're actually restoring it, but they did say that once it's restored, they will allow guests in there. So definitely keep checking back on that because it would be super cool to walk through. Things you will find. York City. A random head of Franklin D. Roosevelt. Been informed it's not random because we're on Roosevelt Island. It's still, it's like Wizard of Oz-ish. Grand Central Terminal opened in 1870 and is actually built as a local line for inner-city travel. However, it's since been, you can travel to Connecticut, upstate New York, and other places as well. It's really just a cool place to come visit while you're in New York City. It's beautiful, it's a great place for photos, and it's just so historic.